he was a shooter. He was a gunner. He was with all of the BS in the streets. He was ready for war, and he did that thing with with the idea that he was doing it for the people who love him, and that's where his loyalty stood with 50 Cent, with G Unit, with his family and whatnot. But this is what he had to say. Okay.
You can learn from my life. You give your loyalty to a whole bunch of niggas, your family, and still get the bad end of the stick, you right? You dig? Nigga, I'm out there busting my gun, going crazy. You dig? That ain't the life to live, my nigga. Nigga, ain't no loyalty in this shit. These niggas don't give a fuck about us. The streets don't give a fuck about us, bro. That's why I tell the youths, man, get money and take care of our family, bro. Fuck all that bullshit, man. You can.
So you heard what he said. You can look at all the things that he did, all popping his gun and putting in work, but it's not no loyalty in that. All the stuff he did for his family, all the things he did for brothers in the streets, don't nobody give a damn. Did nobody stand behind him? Wasn't nobody rocking with him? Nobody was writing him. And I'm not saying that's what he said. I'm just saying that's how it goes, right? 50 Cent ain't put no money in his account when he got big, you know what I mean? That's just how it goes. And he said the most important thing is take care of your business, take care of your family. It's unfortunate that our people, especially our brothers, have to learn that and go through all of the, get dragged through the mud and go through the system and all of that to realize, like, the most important thing is to be able to be there for your family. And I say that where even in this time, you have the young generation. You got the young generation, especially in that rap game, in the streets, whatever the case may be, that don't understand that. I didn't understand that. Brothers don't be understanding that everything that you doing for a hood and for the turf, that don't mean nothing when you get locked up, because everybody gonna forget about you. Everybody is going to it's like out of sight, out of mind. That's what it really is. Let's just keep it a buck. You're out of sight, you're out of mind. And then you look back and say, what was it really for? What was I really standing for? I don't got nothing to show for the things I was doing. I was selling all that dope, destroying families. I don't got no money to show for that. I don't have anything good that came out of that, right? Nobody, everybody that I thought was my friend, my road dog, my boy, was down with me. Nobody even wrote me a letter. Nobody even stood by my side. The only people that's down with me is my woman and my children that miss me. And it's unfortunate that we have to go through all of that and get older to realize none of that stuff in the streets means anything. You got these brothers now that's coming like Julio Fulio. You got all kind of people all kind of brothers in the industry that's pushing that same line. And at the end of the day, where will you end? You'll end up in an early grave, or you end up in somebody's prison. I seen a video, y'all, where I guess it was a brother that he was a shooter and he unalived someone. And I guess he was in there talking. And then he got confronted by one of the loved ones of the person that he unalived. And he was in a tight squeeze. The brother had him in the corner, took off on him, bigger than him, buffer than him, doing life. So he don't care. He won't get back for his loved ones. A lot of these young brothers, y'all out here busting these guns. It ain't no guns where you going. You go to jail, you go to the pen, it ain't no guns. It's grown men in there. I know, I've been in there. It's grown men in there that ain't playing. And word get around that you done did something to someone's loved one and they not going home, it's hands off. You know what I'm saying? And that's when reality hit. Like, what am I doing? Because a child can pull a trigger. A child can pull a trigger. And you doing all of this stuff, and then you end up in a place where you gotta really be a man, and no one ever taught you to be a man. You was out there busting your gun, like Smurf said. I was out there busting my gun, doing all this. There ain't no loyalty in the streets. Don't nobody care what you doing. People fear you because you got a gun. Yeah, you think you got some power. But wait till you get in that place where you ain't got nothing but your hands. We'll see how much power you think you got. And we'll see how much reflection you do when you start to think about the bad choices you made and how did I get here? How did I get here? I brought out that story the other day. That was like 2 weeks ago with the Juneteenth shooting in Round Rock, Texas. And it happened in broad daylight. Everybody was seeing everybody didn't see the shooting, but they seen the guys run away. Anyway, they caught the shooter. He was 17 years old. Threw his life away. It was an altercation between two groups. Something foolish, something stupid, and he threw his life away. And he took the lives of two sisters, two older Black women, beautiful Black women that was there to enjoy the festivities. But when he get up in there, I'm sure he realized, like, what did I do with my life? So I hope some brothers get a lesson out of that, out of what he's saying. You doing all of this stuff for the streets, for the hood, for the turf. The turf don't care about you. They don't care. There is no morals in the streets. Kendrick Lamar just so-called brought the West together. You know, like about 2 days ago, there was a graduation party, swim party in Compton. And a brother that was catering to that party got unalived. Some dudes came through and unalived him. He never been in no trouble his whole life, built up a business catering food, cooking food as a cook, got unalived at a graduation party. This is after Kendrick Lamar brought the West, so-called brought the West together, unified the West. There is no unity in the streets, man. Ain't no unity in the streets. Y'all young brothers better wake up, man. And